here. I mean, Astra, of course, is still fighting them exactly the kind of cover they needed in the first place here, but I think when push comes to shove, it really came down to those hits again, so just continue to harp on the accuracy and the effectiveness of the shooting here, and that's really playing a factor in these very dry rounds. But now Marshall's out and ready to try to draw some blood. Hasn't quite found any yet. Already poking quite hard into B. Fully committed into this position right now. And Bubble's already getting the opening here. So SPU now, can they press the advantage? Changi's going to go in aggressive as usual. Finds the other Neon. Oh, but Pia! Shorty shorts him out. Solvents now on the Bay. It's going to teleport all the way back into the line here. SPU already has control anyway here, leaving only the Phoenix now to try to hold it out, but all he could hope for is to maybe get a good kill with that Sheriff. Does get one onto Solvents already. Tries to flash around the corner, does not find anyone else. Still playing it very close, very tight. 2 versus 1 here, at least on this side of the corner, where the Killjoy is just holding back, waiting, seeing what the Phoenix will do, but Magic nails him down with a Spectre.
Yep. Again, SPU 2 in a row. This is exactly what we saw on Breeze, and ESB was able to kind of come back and kind of adopt to this play style. But very, very smart from ESB. They knew for a fact that it was going to be a B hit. They stacked 4 players there, able to do a little bit of damage. Pia as well with the shorty in his hands. Insane timing. It just gets the right peak as well. So not too shabby at all. A little bit of damage done to their economy, but you know, what can you do? ESB now, they should be able to buy up full rifles all across the board, getting super aggressive. Rizzy going in for the curveball, does manage to find one, and look at this, the scoreboard just bleeds green. Oh my word, a flawless round from the side of ESB, taking full control of middle, and taking the game into their hands.
Phoenix is picking up the run it back. Rizzy, incredible double there, and yeah, it was also good flash. Actually got the double flash there, but oh yeah, actually got the double kill at the same time. So perfectly played there. Gets the ultimate ready for him here, so he can run it back anytime he wants to.
It's such a massive advantage to have, especially when you're on defense. You can use that to kind of lead your team in for retakes, or you can use it to get aggressive here towards A main. And look at this ESB, very aggressive, taking control of A main completely. And just giving no map control at all to the side of SPU. And this is interesting because this is usually we're seeing SPU get aggressive, but this time around ESB getting aggressive, getting the kill there on towards Bubble, who was waiting for that push towards main. Completely caught off guard. ESB just moving together as a squad and working this map with ease.
Yeah, the counter flank working very well there, and again, it's still Rizzy who picked up the kill, so he's going to remain on top of the kill feed for quite a while, I expect. Solvents, the dark horse, the dark matter, as it were, here on the side of SPU. ESB has no implication about what he's going to be bringing to the table. Brad, though, is going to be holding a very nice position here. Already seeing the shots, just need to hold on, but Chuggy just comes in quite aggressively as per usual. Gets the kill onto the Astra. Brad does get the trade at least, but it's still 1 man less on the side of SPU. They will still go for the take onto side B anyway, while ESB now scrambles here to set up for the retake.
3v4, what can you really do here? They get these frags, and oh, there we go, Brad. Good for 1. Pia looking for more. Look at them go, just instantly demolishing them here on towards this B side. Pia, ult has been used, and man, oh man, does he just show up. He is excited. He is definitely ready, and he wants to win. And just like that, just like what we saw in that second map, Breeze, SPU win out pistol. They win out the round after that, and after that, ESB is just able to kind of learn and win it back. You know, just insane stuff. They're always down, but they are never out.
Yeah,
a little bit of too aggressive there from Solvent there. There was 2 players. They could have went for a double peek if they really wanted to commit to that fight, but it is what it is. It's these small mistakes that will just bite you back.
Well, Operator out for the side of ESB, so they have a little bit more firepower to
Wow,
work with.
look
But
at that.
he caught in the fire from Rizzy.
The pull,
Oh no!
the seize, and the hot hands, just insane. What
Oh,
a
no.
setup towards that A site. ESB,
Well.
they've got the traps ready and waiting. Do they expect the player just around the corner? No, they don't. Magic Need You still alive and winning the fight, but Seer will be able to win it back. Nice shots. Oh, even though he was converged, he was able to get the kill onto a Solvent as well. Hold on a second now.
Hold on. Zehaha is trying to ruin the script right now. It's 2 for 2, although the killjoy on the ESB side is a little bit wanting in terms of health. Spike will be planted in A, while the ESB now is going to be making the push through the middle. And, well, with all these corridors going around Pearl, they have to watch every corner. They have to watch every 6 here. They can never know exactly where their opponents are. They only know it's Spike on the side 8. It's going to be under contention. Zehaha, do not count them out. Brad is going to be taking the lead there with the operator, trying to see if he can catch one out. Stun there onto Zehaha, but he's still going to be able to recover just in time to pick up the kill on the Pia, making it a 3 kill for him in this round. Bubbles now going to be a little bit alone, just hoping. Brad is going to be a little bit left, hoping here. To be able to clear out of the way there. The spike will explode. The SPU will pick up the lead in this round. A thrifty round, in fact, for them. And yeah, well, talk about maximum economy here for SPU.
Yeah, definitely super well played there. They were able to kind of win out these fights, especially towards this art position here. Magic Need You, good for 1. Seer, he was able to kind of get the trade back, but the thing is they had the numbers advantage. And Zehaha being able to get that kill back on towards Seer. And look at this, Zehaha just playing it smart. He knows that he has the utility available. He knows that the gravity well will stop anyone from trying to go for that defuse. So he just stays alive, tries his best to stay alive, pulls up the gravity well, gets the kill. And well, SPU, they do not want to repeat history at all.
A little bit of a peek out from A long, or rather horseshoe. To come around there, but seeing no one around, backs off and instead tries to take control of the corridors closer to their spawn. In the meantime, SPU just taking their sweet time right now. They still have a couple of people in mid to inform them of any flankers, so they are pretty confident trying taking this. Going around to U-Ben, Seer is in position here. Now we've seen what he can do in the last round. Can he make it again? No! Magic shuts him down immediately. Opening has been found. Now the Phoenix is going to be left isolated a little while the rest of SPU pile into the side. The Phoenix is going to be coming in and trying to back him up. The Phoenix does at least take out Chungy, so the aggressiveness not working out well for them, but SPU still pick up the kills. 2 down now, 3 down now for ESB.
Spike planted.
Spike will be planted from SPU. They have the advantage 2-1. I got the ratio right this time.
Yes, sir.
As they continue to hold it. Kia does not get the kill with the operator quite yet, but they know they have ESB up against the ropes.
Yeah, numbers advantage here for SPU. And they are very passive. They do not want to give free kills at all. So I think Pia, he's just going to have to try and survive and make his way out with the op. We'll see whether or not Solvent can stop this.
Yeah, Solvent's
Solvent
pushing
kind of
very
on the
aggressively here. Might actually catch him off guard. The operator leaves you with a bit of tunnel vision, especially when you're skirting around. But he does spot Solvent, but does not get the shot. Solvent takes him out. No op for you in the next round here. ESB. So unfortunate.
Oh, man. I think that's going to be a timeout call here.
Might just be.
For the side of ESB, you know, after losing 2 rounds in a row, exactly what they needed. They had the right idea. You know, they got aggressive. They took 2 rounds away from SPU, but I think SPU just is able to kind of adapt even hard. 7-2 right now. Magic Need You back on, able to pick up back into form, and Solvent, of course, the dark horse, like we said. This man, he is definitely solving a couple of issues here, making it work. But ESB, we've seen them down in a position like this, and they're definitely able to kind of bring it back. And we know for a fact that they have what it takes to take a map away from SPU. So we can't count them out just yet.
No, we can't. Of course. I mean, they have ultimates already on the ready extra. has ultimate on the side of E. We gotta see in the scoreboard how many points still for the rest of their members. They will definitely need to run. Well, I think running back's already been used, so it's going to be quite a while before the Phoenix will be able to have that back. So Killjoy's ultimate going to be close enough for them to make use of. Here we go. So Bubbles only 2 points away. Changyi already only 1 point away from getting full ultimate, so it could be quite stacked on the SPU side, as it were, even with their economy at the same time. But, well, timeout has been lifted. We're already lifting into our next round here. And looks like ESB also taking very aggressive positioning towards mid here, anticipating a bit of a push here, but leaving the flanks a little bit open. Now, to be fair, Killjoy turret will be able to inform them if there is a push coming that way, and you already see the Killjoy and the Fade already trying to make their way back, but that's a fake out. That is a fake out there from SPU. That does force the other two members of ESB pushing out through the middle here, leaving them in a bit of a vulnerable position. Should SPU try to push into mid, just catch this Killjoy off guard. That might just allow them room here to play this one out. But SPU, they're trying to get that map, going to try to come in the back.
My ultimate is ready.
Trying to make it a bit of a, they are pushing it hard. Yep, already one down. Changyi will be able to take out the Mojo, the Fade, and they will control just like that. ESB now down to ultimates on the side of SPU. They didn't even have to spend a single kills. Now taking onto the A side, Astra not going to be able to do much. Pick up Changyi in that regard, and the aggression I think coming up Changyi is just biting back, biting him back really hard at this point. But they still 4 men up, 2 people on the side of ESB. The Astra look, Seer going to be taking out, trying to push up against Solvents. Can't actually find the way. Goes up. Cannot still find anyone. See, Bubbles goes front. No, Brad gets Solvents right positioning there. Seer now left fend for himself here, but not gonna be able to hold against it, as Solvents picked up another one.
Yeah, very, very well played there. Earlier we saw the side of Changyi, getting aggressive towards site. He triggers the alarm bot, pulls the rotation towards B, and Bubbles just played it so patiently. Earlier on, he was kind of getting hunted by those 2 players towards middle, but as soon as the rest of the squad from that B site kind of rotated back towards middle, he used the perfect timing to pick up those 2 frags, and instantly they had the numbers advantage. They went for that A hit, and they were able to kind of just use those numbers advantage all the way through. Decent round here. Very well played from SPU. They keep 5 ultimates up and available as well. And the thing is, they've got to be very careful of the Astra's Cosmic Divide and the run it back available in the hands of Phoenix, in the hands of Rizzy. Oh, there we go. He pops it. It's good for 1. Oh, he didn't pop it. He still has the ultimate available. But Changyi wants to go aggressive with an ult of his own.
Yep, going aggressive. Can get it this time. The lightning is out. Changyi will be able to take down Seer. Rizzy will get picked off there, but Bubbles on the side there, still having a turret up. Now he's going to be coming around, puts down the alarm bot. So now now SPU is on the assault, trying to push in here, trying to get rid of the stragglers still stuck inside A. Now the spike is already planted here. The Killjoy is still trying to deny the area here for ESB. Finally, the alarm board is off, and now ESB can start to push their way in, but still outnumbered very hard here. Looks like they're only going to try to pick up stragglers. Brad might be able to pick one here. Does pick up one onto Changyi. Now let's see whether or not Mojo will be able to do the same. Someone's going to pop right into view. It's going to be Bubbles. And yes, Bubbles will get picked off as well. This is looking good, at least for ESB. Not too shabby at all. They may have lost the round, but at least they picked up a little bit of economy for themselves. So just cutting your losses, just trying to ensure that they still are in this fight.
Yeah, definitely picking up those 2 players. That forces 2 players for the side of SPU to rebuy weapons, to be rebuy the armor, a Vandal as well. That's at least 5k out of their hands, and you can already see a little bit of effect there on towards Changyi, down to about 300, but the rest of his team still fairly healthy in terms of money. But if you keep kind of picking these players off time and time again, it'll slowly affect them in the future. But now SPU want to get aggressive towards this A site. They have again the setup towards this A main position from the side of ESB. but Changi will avoid it. Pulling the rotations, they leave Killjoy by himself on towards that B site. That's exactly what Changi keeps on doing. Pulls rotations, pulls the kind of attention away from other parts of the map. And Pia wants to get aggressive. Aggression, a little bit too aggressive.
Oh, no.
His teammate was not there to assist.
Oh, that's very unfortunate. The aggression from Pia not playing out the way he wanted. Changi getting the kill instead, and a 3-1 at that. Now, map in hand here, SPU will try to go for that B push, executing everything they have, and they're back here. Solvents just waiting, just trying to see if he can pick up a free kill there before their ability runs out. So no avail. Still gonna be one down only for the side of ESB. Lockdown kind of coming down now here from ESB. They want to try to force issue, force SPU to get out of the way. There's a tiny little pocket there that the Solvents could try to make you, but still the treasure coming in from ESB is still coming in hard. Rizzy at least there's one kill. Solvents will get picked up right off the screen. Yeah, now the defuse already coming through here, but Brat still trying to hold his own. Gets his Astros right behind her head. And the Changi comes in, sweeps in there to get a double.
Oh my!
A quad, an ace actually here from Quad Changi with a shotty no less.
Oh my goodness! Coming out of B halls, coming out of lane like a race car, you know, Lightning McQueen just coming out of nowhere. Ka-chow with the Phantom picking up 3 kills. Finishing it off with the shorty. It is just insane. That really looked like we're gonna go ESB's way. You know, the wall was up, the smokes were there as well. Everything they did was correct, but it was just this individual play from Changi who just completely stopped any answers here for the side of ESB. Wow, and now ESB are mad. They want to take the fight into their own hands. Nightfall gonna be used, relay bolt being sent out, and they force SPU out of this B main position.
Yep, trying to force the issue here, but they finally decided to back out, having spent a lot of abilities to try to get to eat one out, but only one death on the side of ESB. That's going to be forcing them now to take a more defensive route here. You know, they kind of shut down a little bit on B, but they have not quite shut down the plans in SPU's minds. They're still going to try to push for B long. There's only the Astra to try to hold it out. What does he have in her hand here? It's going to be peeking out. Going to be backing out there. Rotation's going to be coming in from ESB to try to back it up. They know the B push is back in play once more. Rizzy puts out some flames there to try to quench the Turris. Flash has come out, but no, Solvent still splats him in the face there. And another headshot. A triple kill for Solvents, not the quad, unfortunately. It's here. Let's put a quick end to that. Zihaha also getting into the mix. Does get the kill to allow the spike to be planted. 3-1, Astra will get picked up by Magic to allow SPU to continue to dominate this half.
Man, ESP had the right idea. They had the right read. Getting aggressive towards B very early on. Instead of getting a pick for themselves, they get picked off by Solvent. And just look at Shorty in his head. Picks up the second and the third here towards B halls. Just insane stuff. But you can already tell SPU right now, the momentum is on their side. They are feeling it and they are all fired up. The gears are on overdrive. And you can tell by the way they play. Just incredibly aggressive, strong. And they are hitting every single shot that matters. 8-2. ESB. What can you do here? Oh no.
Indeed. Well, not that at all. Solvents double kill right on the corridor. Ay, that's now put ESB in a massive deficit now. 3 people to cover a lot of ground that they cannot afford to concede here to SPU, giving them initiative now to make that push with B. Only a Killjoy is going to be here to meet them in that battle. No rotations coming up from the end. They were expecting an A push. You can still see the Fate hanging around the mid. They're still expecting people to be around the corner, but they're already piled up right in front of the Killjoy. Now they know that the push is coming in. Now the rotation is only coming in, but is it too little, too late? Solvent's going in aggressively, already taking control of the corridors. There's no way the Astra is going to be able to backdoor this one here. They're just going to have to concede that ground.
Yeah, especially when they've got just upgraded pistols. they're just not going to win out these fights. Oh man, they're getting picked off one by one all around the map. Indeed, Seer by himself now, in towards the heavens, trying to look for one, does manage to find it. But Solomon, of course, will be able to pick him up. And man, this Dark Horse has turned out to be a champion horse, that's for sure, because he is just carrying the team right now. 12 kills and making some insane plays with those dashes, entering every single time towards that B site. So very, very well played, and super smart super sub here from the side of SPU.
Dark Horse, more like Dark Knight. Indeed, it's going to be getting darker and darker out here in Pearl. SESB cannot find an answer to this right now. Changi going very aggressively through the U-bend. Will not find anyone in position here. ESB wisely has backed out of there very quickly, but they have conceded the ground to the mid. They could still try to flank, but they seem to be a little bit skittish about that. Still deciding to back out a little bit, anticipating the push to coming aggressively, but SPU just stops. Wait for the Astra smoke to clear first, but are still a little bit stalled here, still leaving ESB guessing.
Yeah, they've conditioned ESB every time. They would send Changi to make noise A main and then fall back, and the rest of the squad would hit B. So right now, ESB just are thinking that that's exactly what's happening. A lot of movement around the map. Really, the execution is on. Can ESB hold it?
Well, they already managed to hit one. Can the one here? The rest of them piling in now for the hard defensive side A. It's going to be chaos all around here to run it back. At least saves Rizzy's hide for that time. Pia now trying to hold the ground here while the rest of the teammates still hold their position, still trying to come in, aggressively going in with the Alpha. Alpha shuts it down immediately. No kills for Pia that time around. Rizzy sprays down. Does not get the kill, unfortunately. They still manage to hold him off. Still trying to run that clock down. Wow. 20 seconds to win it here, at least for for ESB, and they successfully force them back. But Spike must still be planted on side B. It is still a 2 versus 1. Still a lot of help on their side, but now it's going to be up to the Astro and SPU. Zihahaha, can he have the last laugh?
That is the question. He's got himself into a very deep position in towards spawn. He still has the gravity well to kind of assist him in this clutch. But the question is, can he hit the shots off? 2 stars there on the spike. Gravity well going to be one of it. Possibly can to at least assist in this fight. to be. Will SPU be able to take advantage of that?
Yeah, I mean, all things considered, yeah, still just only a reprieve, a little bit of breathing room, at least for ESB. We cannot count out the boys from Brunei here, that's for sure, but odds are definitely stacked not in their favor. Now going for a bit of a push. The Astro Smoke actually slowed them down just a little bit, but not enough to hold them off from trying to take control over the B long. Killjoy and I think it's here right now. Oh, just peeking the side there, but still no one from the SPU side is really exposing too much information here. So ESB is just practically going to have to take this one blind. Just make a blind choice, really, of which way we want to push. But SPU, in the meantime, already trying to stack up here for a bit of a counter. As soon as they push out Magic with a double immediately, that's going to shut them down for sure. Now they're going to try to back things up a little bit. Tries to get a trade. Chuggy doesn't get one. Magic is attempting to try to, at the very least... Oh, sorry, that wasn't even a trade. That was still ESB losing another member here. Magic's just lurking in here, trying to find a kill. Ziha. Wow. It's going to hear the footsteps for sure. It's going to come around the corner there. No, it does not quite. Solvents holds the line for now. ESB cut down to sides here. They still have the spike in hand, but both of them are separated through the corridors. One of them, Seer, is going to try to peek out. He's going to try to go for the pre-fires, going to try to push in aggressively, and will be able to rejoin his teammate. Now, pushing into B, the rotates are coming in. The flanker is also getting into position from spawn, but it's not going to be enough here. Chungy with a spray!
Wow.
Kills off the survivors of ESB, and now they are in the double digits.
Oh yeah, a complete shun there, but it should be okay there for ESB. You know, that was their bonus round. They still definitely will have enough money to buy up towards this round. But man, Magic need you just when they did him. You know, getting 2 kills towards mid door and being able to get players through the smoke, and it just pulled up with the Abracadabra. Or the Avada Kedavra with others.
Avada indeed. And 2 cadets immediately there. I mean, to be fair, one who pulled a little bit but did deny them the spike plan, so that was economy denier onto E. Still on the back foot. With their backs against here, E needs to eke a miracle here. Order, stem the time. SPU. The Knight has gotten the marker even on Pearl. SPU still feeling very confident.
Very cheeky peek.
Very cheeky peek indeed. Tries to get one. Didn't quite do the damage needed. So that took quite a bit. Brad does at least get the kill done here onto SPU. So that's put them down on a bit of a back foot. ESB slowly, I was going to say quickly, but actually quite methodically and slowly pushing the way towards B, leaving only Killjoy to try to manage a fake out over here at A. Only managed to draw out one member. SPU still very disciplined in their positioning right now. They know they cannot afford to split up too hard, or rather cannot afford to concede map control here. Now they know the push is coming into B. Now the rotation is coming in. SPU is already piling on the side. Astra at least picks up 1, picks up 2 through the smoke. Can he pick up a 3rd? Yes, he does. Can he make it a 4th? Yes, he does.
Oh my word! This man anchoring that B side, left, right, back to the right. Every single angle, he's got it down covered. And he just bought enough time for Changi to come in for that final kill. This was a 4-on-3. They had the numbers advantage, but they just kept giving Zihaha these 1v1s. And he just makes it work. Just when they thought they had the answer on the attack, SPU, they just bring it back. Brat, those 2 initial picks, brilliant. But that hold from Zihaha, astonishing.
That was a last laugh. Oh, Johnny getting the opening immediately.
Oh no!
I guess another one through the smoke. Oh no! Please,
doing
please.
his best Magic impression.
It is absolutely raining bodies on the side of ESB right now. Bodies they cannot afford to lose. Not when they're so behind in points. Chungy sees a leg come out there. He knows that the Rizzy is just behind the corner. Rizzy wisely steps away from the edge there and away from Changyi's jaws.
With you, ESB down in the dumps. Weapons not looking too good. Losing this is going to allow SPU to hit match point. They were looking so good in that second map on towards Breeze. Getting aggressive, finding kills left, right, and center. But now they have become the debate. They have become the underdogs, and they will get taken down. Match point here for SPU.
Match point already, you know. I mean, it's going to be a force buy for sure. Changyi, that's dirty. That is dirty to see there. Already got the first kill, got a second here, and Bubbles just comes around the corner there, slaps them in the face practically with that rifle. And boy, oh boy, that is surely going to leave a sting in the morning here. As right now, match point is on our hands. SPU, one game away from putting an end to the dream. A dream that was dreamed out of Brunei. They have only one shot to try and make this happen here. Thailand still proving to be quite the formidable opponent.
Oh yeah.
Timeout call out. I think that's definitely ESB right now needing a breather after a brutal beatdown in this half.
Sri Patum University, man. This is one of Thailand's top university esports teams, and they are just focused on developing young talent, and we are watching those talents develop right in front of our very own eyes, being able to fight in an international qualifier here for the Panda Cup for a chance to win 100,000 yuan prize pool. Just insane. Pressure is on, and they are just riding it smoothly.
Smoothly pushing aggressively through the U-bend, but ESB decides to go for B long instead. Now we've seen what Ziha can do, being the anchor in a few rounds ago. Can he be the anchor once more? But nevertheless, the rest of his team's already come in here, so they know that the retake's up, especially when the lockdown is in effect. So ESB just pulling one last shot here, one last opportunity. Stuns coming around here. Chungy goes in aggressively. He does get the pick up into Pia. Still coming out with the lightning shot. Still getting the kills
all the
done.
way.
Bubbles already getting a double as well. Triple now. Magic comes around the corner there. No, gets blinded. But Rizzy still gets taken down. Zihaha now laughing his last laugh as the defuse comes through from Bubbles. It is all over. SPU moves on to the next stage.
13-5, a domination from Sri Patum University. These guys are just going insane. In that last round, you can tell they knew that they had it in the bag. You know, the ults came out, everybody kind of just converged together as a team and went for an extremely fast retake. They had no chance there. ESB, oh man, that's what Thailand is known for. Pure firepower.
Pure firepower, pure talent, shooting ability for days going on over there, and that has allowed them now to be one step closer to being either one of two international teams taking part in this international competition here. The Panda Cup has now drawn blood once more here. Brunei, unfortunately, will not make it now into the top four. And now SPU has got a battle to look forward to against Vietnam tomorrow. But as for now, I think they will be certainly loving to savor the moment here. Quite a brutal one. I mean, again, we saw a bit signs of life coming out from ESB, especially map 2 was a brilliant round for ESB, all things considered. Especially after having lost out map 1 in a very no doubt devastating kind of like condition, especially how the last half ended up. But they still managed to come back. They still managed to eke out map number 2, but Solven came in as a super sub, and somehow, and especially Magic, got back onto the Fate once more.
Oh yeah,
and it was just SPU all the way, especially in that second half. It's just a repeat of what it turned out to be when it comes to map 1. So let's go ahead and relive it once more.
Last player standing.
Oh man, it was an incredible start here. SPU just doing SPU things. They were getting aggressive. They were hitting the shots. ESB, they had some signs of life, and that's the thing. Where they can always adapt, but slowly, they kind of just lost a little bit of hope. See, they've got some protocols. They get aggressive towards middle. They've got these A main takes time and time again. It does work out, but I think SPU, they've adapted. They're aware, and they might fall for for once, twice. Is definitely not going to work here for them. But I think once they've got it all figured out, SPU was just able to kind of just keep the ball rolling.
Yeah, I mean, again, like after ESB got only one additional round after this one here, it was just looking like so tough for them to catch up, and especially with the side swap eventually leading them still what 7 or 6 points still down. It was going to take quite a miracle run indeed here, but it did look like initially they were probably going to be able to eke it. They got a few early victories in that first half, in the second half, but in the end of the day, these plays here, these individual plays here, Changyi, Art Hits, and Magic Solvents as well, coming in here as a sub in the final map, just in the nick of time to be able to allow SPU now to move up the ranks once more. And again, we're going to be looking forward to see what they would bring us when it comes into tomorrow's match.
Yeah, they are going to be fighting Iluso from Vietnam, and that's something that you've got to be very careful of as well. When it comes to the Southeast Asian region, not only are the Thailands very good at these first-person shooters, Vietnam is one of the ones that you got to watch out for as well. If you hear the crazy guy, he's performing at the top of his up the level, and that's the kind of blood that they've got in them. So we'll see whether or not they can bring out their best here, SPU, against the likes of Vietnam.
Yep, MVP goes to Changyi, and that is no surprise at all. 19 kills, 13 deaths, 6 assists, 297 combat score, 4 first bloods, plenty of aggression to go around, and this time around, it surely worked out. SPU, class of the field so far. Rizzy still managed to get a good rounds here and there, but at the end of the day, only 5 rounds to their name in this final map here. Not enough to stem the tide that is SPU.
Yeah, definitely very, very difficult. But, with Changyi leading the charge, he might have 19 kills, but the rest of his team not doing too bad as well. Solvent 16, Zihaha with 15 of his own. Bubbles and Magic, they didn't really show up that much, but when it was the crucial moments, 2 kills through the smokes, or a multi-frags here from Bubbles, as they try to push him, it's just... when the time comes, that's when he performs, when the back is against the wall, and everybody on SPU were just able to show their star player attitude. So congrats to them. Of course, we're gonna have to say goodbye to ESB, unfortunately.
Yeah, such a shame. I mean, again, there's certainly going to be a lot of learning they can take out of this one here. We're going to be able to see, hopefully we're not going to be seeing the last of our boys from Brunei here. but it was a good showing. He still managed to go the full 9 yards, as it were, here when it came to this final map. But at the end of the day, the stronger is still going to be the one gets through, and SPU has proven that the Thai power still very, very spicy indeed.
Oh yes, 100%. Okay, that should be us.
Okay, thank you. Yep. That's okay.
自从闻翁见此学，此俗化为齐鲁家。
窗含西岭千秋雪，奔波东吴万里船。
吾家蜀江上，江水绿如蓝。此身何事诗人味？细雨骑驴入剑门。自古诗人立道蜀，好将新句出行囊。
remaining.
Too late. Blinding. Headshot.
One enemy remaining. Planted, find you. I'm out of here. Gotta go. Smart move. Go, go, go. Enemy. One enemy remaining. I'm out of here. One enemy remaining. Last player standing. Spike down A. That's going to be. One enemy remaining. Go, go, go! Short dead! They're dead. Bomb grenade out. Fuck it! I'm out of here. One enemy remaining. Here we go! Enemy fight. Remaining. My ultimate is ready. What? Slowing them down. I think that was good. Go, go, go. One down. One enemy remaining. One enemy remaining. Hey, go, go, go. And don't come back. Doing a thing. One enemy remaining. Last player standing. One enemy remaining. One second left. One enemy.